Are you
All right, ladies and
Joe?
gentlemen, welcome to our Friday FireStarter Zoom. My name is Nader Kazan, the Director of Field Development at LiveGood. I have our amazing Dr. Goodkin with us. Lisa's driving with the kids in the car, and our awesome, licious CEO, Mr. Ben Glinsky, is traveling. We're going to keep this call short and sweet. I have about 130 kids that we're taking up the mountains for the church youth retreat that I got to leave for, but I just personally want to thank all the brand new people that joined LiveGood this week. Thousands and thousands of people every week are taking a serious look at LiveGood to get the highest quality products, ladies and gentlemen, at the lowest price with full transparency. Over 2 million members in less than 4 years, over 140, $150 million in commissions paid in less than 4 years to almost everyday people who couldn't wait to go out there and share the amazing products that LiveGood creates with full transparency, highest quality ingredients, result-driven ingredients. And on top of all that, like that wasn't enough, training with Dr. Goodkin and his amazing wife, Lisa. Over 2 million people have seen that. They're not going to unsee it. They've changed the way they buy supplementation. And just a couple of quick notes before I bring Dr. Goodkin in and talk about our product updates and what's coming down the pike and all that good stuff. Just a couple of things for you all to just think about while we're going through this Zoom and you continue your journey with LiveGood. On the business front, between 60 to 70% of the people worldwide, I'm just going to use USA as an example, that makes it over 200 million people in USA alone are already taking some kind of a supplementation, spending between $80 to $100 a month. We did not create a market. Dr. Goodkin and Lisa, when they met Ben Glinsky at the gym, their thoughts were not, hey, let's create a market. Let's tell 60 to 70% of the people in the world to go out there and spend $80 to $100 a month in supplementation, even though they don't know what's in it, who's behind it, no testing. They didn't come up with this. It's just a matter of, some people call it universe, I call it something else, everything coming together in a perfect way. Some people call it the perfect storm. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, look what's going on in our planet. Even the government is talking about people eating healthier. Even and I'm not again and get into a political argument with anyone, but the fact that the biggest, freest country in the world, which is USA, has got people in the government talking to restaurants, talking to fast food to remove dangerous things from food. These were just happening. And then what happens on top of that? You got over 2 million pioneers that are out there getting healthy, staying healthy, do it in an affordable way, and going out there and sharing the love of LiveGood with everyone that they know. Why? Because there's no way, Jose, everybody knows that they can get the highest quality products at the lowest price. I know Lisa is having a little bit of trouble logging in, so I'm going to just, ladies and gentlemen, one of the things we really want to get across to you is that this time of year, especially as the summer is ending, people are getting back to school, kids are going back to school, people getting back to normality. A lot of people have acquired debts. A lot of people might want to pay off those debts. A lot of those people are looking for side hustles, and that you can see that with Uber and DoorDash and Instacart, almost $1 trillion industry. But now, because of LiveGood's goodness, the fact that we don't make products for $5 and bring it to our distributors for $60, $70, so that distributor buys a $5 product from us for 60 or 70 and then sell it to their cousin for 65. Those days are over. We've created a buyers club, just like Costco has 110 million members, paying Costco $12.95 a month. So if they want to buy things for themselves to use and save money, they buy it because of the power of the club membership. Look at Amazon. 220 million people are paying Amazon a Prime membership fee. So when they buy items for their own self, they can save money. Why? Because people buying habits shifted. So you put all that together. You put the fact that people buying habits shifted. You put the fact that people are already spending between $80 to $100 a month on supplementation. They just don't know what's in it and who's behind it. And the fact that people buying habits shifted, like Ben talks about, people cannot unsee the value. And then on top of that, you got over 2 million members that are out there while holding their chin up without having to need any funky trainings or putting their contacts on the phone with their uplines or show checks or anything, just because of the fact that now they're getting the highest quality products at the lowest price with full transparency. And when they look at our website, they don't see on our compensation plan, Dr. Ryan, that we are giving away cars and trips and rings and fancy schmancy things at a cost of a single mother paying $75 for a $5 product and having to sell it to her friend for 80. So basically her friend is paying $80 for a $5 product. That's one of the other reasons that traditional network marketing company died out. And a lot of people to make extra money are doing side hustles, like I said, Uber, DoorDash, Amazon X. Why? Because they don't want to sell their friends a $5 product for, $65. That's what we're doing in LiveGood. Not only we're cornering and we're just revolutionizing the world of supplementation, which is already a $250 billion industry. It's just people don't know what they're buying, who's behind it, no testing, just going blindly, thinking high price means high quality. Not only that's the market we're approaching and kind of going after, definitely going after, Dr. Goodkin, but we're also going after the side hustle industry. So you got three massive trends. You got the supplementation world that now people for the same $100, $80 a month supplementation budget, they can truly get result-driven products from LiveGood because we don't give away, like I said, we don't make the doctors richer if it's direct to consumer through a clinic, nor we make the old network marketing people, 1 out of 1,000 people that might get a check, or 1 out of 10,000 people that might get a car allowance at a cost of everybody in that little club paying $60 for a $5 product and then told to buy it for 60 and sell it to their friends for 65. You put all that together, you create a perfect storm, but it all starts with you becoming the product of the product. We're going to be talking about some ranks. We're going to be talking about massive duplication. We're going to talk about how people are out there proudly sharing the love of LiveGood the day they join, not waiting for anything. The day they join, they place a product order, as Dr. Goodkin shares. People, when they join, they buy between 6 and 7 products, between 6 and 7 products on average. Why? Because when they look at the value for the same $100, for the same $4 a day, which is the price of a 5-hour energy, or one of these $5 things that they sell it to you for 70 and make a bottle of pills for 4 and sell it to you for 30 to take your $100 budget, people can take that same $100 budget right now and through LiveGood buy high quality, result driven products. And if they don't like it, guess what? Not that anybody does. They send it all back within 90 days. Even if the bottles are empty, we don't ask any questions. We give them their money back. Why? Because we have one mission: helping people get healthy, stay healthy, do it in an affordable way. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're a product company. We're a buyer's club. We're a company that helps people to buy products for themselves, as I mentioned. And this gentleman that you see over here wearing that beautiful shirt, he made these products with his wife for his family. And because of Ben Glinsky coming out of retirement, because of 2 million pioneers grabbing the tiger by the tail, exposing the world of supplementation, now we're able to help the masses to get healthy, stay healthy, and do it in an affordable way. So I personally want to thank Dr. Goodkin for doing this. I mean, this guy has a doctorate in a pharmaceutical world, and look what he's doing. He's come to our side. I can't speak for him, but if you look in the
You look up
dictionary,
livegood.com and
there
tell
you
me the price of
go.
it. Oh, I'm
It's all
sorry.
good. It's all good. It's all good. It's all right. Lisa is on. So, with that, ladies and gentlemen, unlike a lot of other supplement companies or nutritional network marketing companies or whatever that launch a product every 6 months and they pump everybody up about it for that one product, we are, thanks to this young man, we're adding brand new products almost every month. Again and again and again. We are a buyer's club. We make our products for our 2 million, soon to be 100 million members to buy and use for themselves, to help them save money for themselves. Unlike traditional companies, and it's not no reason to talk bad about them, it's just the old way of doing it. They make a product, they buy a product for 5, they sell it to their distributors for 60, 12 times the cost. So the distributor will buy the $60, $5 product for 60 and sell it to their cousin Johnny for 65. That was the old way of doing it. We flipped the switch. We completely flipped the switch. This young man that's about to share with you our upcoming products and how he's working so hard to make sure that our suppliers can keep up with us while keeping the ingredient quality high. This gentleman makes this product, hands you the entire formulation, full transparency, 100% money back guarantee. This costs us about $15.10 to land. We bring it to our members, buyers club, people of our community, our LiveGood ecosystem for almost 20. How can we do it? We don't commission the tangible. We make our money, we make our operations, we pay our commissions very, very healthy, very, very successfully, thanks to Ben's knowledge of how to handle money through that $9.95 a month membership fee. And doing that, it allows this young man over here, Dr. Goodkin, to gladly, proudly, without having to worry about cost, to go out there, make sure he's finding the highest quality ingredients that's scalable. So as we grow to 100 million people, he can continuously bring the high quality products to you so you can go out there as on the business side while you're getting healthy, staying healthy, doing an affordable way, proudly holding your chin up without having to hide behind overcoming objection trainings or getting people on the phone with some upline or flashing somebody else's checks or anything like that. You don't need any of that here. Highest quality products at the lowest price. You send people your comprehensive health assessment, which I'm sure you'll fill it out yourself. You send them a couple of Dr. Goodkin and his wife's videos on Mondays about the product you think will bless them, and just drip on them. When people see our value, when people see our culture, when people see our love, they cannot unsee it. So none of this would have happened if this young man over here, Dr. Goodkin, that I'm about to give the call to, wasn't out there passionately seeking the highest quality ingredients, scalable. He wasn't out there passionately double checking, triple checking, testing the products, because again and again and again, remember, he used to make these products for himself and his family. And because of Ben coming back to the world of network marketing, market being where it's at, industries hurting, and this young man's talent and passion to help people get healthy, stay healthy, and with our model, do it in an affordable way, we're changing the world. So I personally want to thank Dr. Goodkin for these life-changing products. It's blessed me beyond measure. And ladies and gentlemen, nobody has to go get another job to make an extra $500 a month to be able to buy supplements anymore. We Live Good for about $4 a day. Our Ultimate Wellness Pack that has about a $600 to $700 value. We bring it to you. How can we do it? We do it through the power of the club membership. But again and again, it would have never worked if this young man over here wasn't this passionate about genuinely helping people to get healthy and stay healthy and out there finding the best deals. With that, Dr. Goodkin, take it away, my brother.
Hey, Nader, that was an amazing, flattering, a great introduction, right up there with Ben's level. But I want to ask Lisa, if Lisa needs to jump on because of timing with Scott, or she might need to take it first here. Let's see what she says.
Yes, thank you. That'd be great. I'm driving our daughters to an appointment, so we'll be there very shortly. So Dr. Rana, come on in a second. But what I was actually thinking about, and when I was talking over Nader, I'm sorry, I was not muted, but I was asking my daughter to look up the price of E3 because I couldn't remember off the top of my head. But I was just sitting here thinking when Nader was talking about a Red Bull or something like that, and I've made this comment before, but how many people that go into, can you still hear me?
Yes.
Oh,
Yep.
okay, because it just blacked out on me. Okay,
Yes.
how many people go into the gym and I see this, I witness this. At our gym, they have a little cooler and they sell the cans of Celsius. How many people walk in every day that they go to the gym and they crack open a Celsius and that's their pre-workout? And I think it's like $2.50. I mean, even if it's $2, our E3, not only does it taste better, just saying, but the ingredients are so much better. We have three patented, is it three, Ryan, patented forms, three patented ingredients? I can't remember if it's 3 or 4, but brain enhancing ingredients, not just the whole body energy, but you get the brain stimulation on top of it. And it is for members, it's $19.95. That's for 30 servings. I mean, that's a big deal. Even if you were just spending $2 on a Celsius every time you go for 30 servings, you're spending $60 versus $19.95. Every time you can cut back somewhere helps your wallet so much that you don't even understand. So many people think about you cut this one big expense that's kind of random. No, it's the everyday expenses that if we chip away at them, if we cut back a little bit, we are saving ourselves so much money. But it's not just about money too, it's the quality. And that's where it really, 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 really matters. And that's like what Nader said, is so many people have in their head that if it's to be high quality, it has to cost a lot. And like, we are here to tell you that is 100% not true. So remember to use things like that. Remember, you're not just selling a product, you're selling health, you're selling a mission. And like with that, honestly, like we could actually sell anything under that, right? But yes, of course, what we have now is actual supplements, is actual products. But again, you are selling health, you are selling a mission. You have the resources there. I know Ben has been working hard behind the scenes, getting more information for you guys to use and more avenues to use to help grow your business, which is wonderful. Stay true to what you're doing. Stay true to your why that I've always talked about. Remember your why, what brought you here, but also knowing that your why can always change, right? If your why is get become a better version of yourself by becoming more healthier. I mean, that's amazing, right? So I would love to be changing your why to something health related. And also, I was planning on reading an email that I received, but I'll just summarize it. She was talking about a collagen supplement that she had used, and she just wanted to try something different. And it was a decent brand, but I guess she didn't really see results, and her functional health practitioner wasn't like too big of a fan of it. So she tried ours, and she said after 3 months of using it, she noticed significant differences. And she just wanted to let me know that honestly, been taking collagen for a regularly collagen user, switching to ours and noticing differences. So this goes to you as well. If you're taking something and you think I'm fine, this is working for me, I like this, give LiveGood a try. Give swap just once and see the changes that can happen within your body from inside, outside, the whole shebang. And don't forget about our skincare. I feel like we really forget to talk about it often, but everybody uses skincare. And if some guys out there don't use it, you're going to get on board with it. Dr. Ryan talks about it often. He has the videos out there of him using it. He has become a regular skincare user. Setting that products was amazing. So it's, health.
I think we're losing her. Are we?
Yeah, it's her daughter. Yeah.
Is it her? But I see you perfectly.
Yeah, no, it's her. It's her. This South Florida area is very, very bad in reception service. I don't know.
That's okay. This is what we do, bro. We're parents.
Exactly.
We take
Sorry
our
about
kids
that.
around. For what? There's nothing to be sorry about. That she gave great nuggets, and she comes back. She comes back.
That's
We get to hear from her and you every Monday. I mean, Dr. Goodkin here. I mean, Ryan. Here's the thing, bro. Like, I get text messages every now and then. Hey, any new announcements? I'm like, you guys are so spoiled. Y'all are so spoiled out there. I've been doing this with Ben combined for over 55 years. There are companies that put out one video a year. They all in 11 months, they pump that, they pump that, they pump that. There are companies out there that make one product. They milk people out of it. They make a product for $3, sell it to the distributors for $40, and then they wait a year to bring another product just to watch the other one to lose volume. You're out there bringing us brand new products almost every month. We're out there posting new videos very, very often, Dr. Goodkin. I'm getting text messages on the corporate group. Besides the fact that you never get an argument from Ben saying, spend more, spend more. Is there a better ingredient? Is there a more expensive ingredient? But you're out there like posting videos. Hey, I just posted this or this. You know, Ryan, I love this about you and Lisa. You guys come to this world that Ben and I've been in for so many years. It's such a blessing to see that you guys are just genuinely and organically are helping people, not knowing how much you're helping them with the things that you're doing. And ladies and gentlemen, like I just shared with you, other companies put out one video a year, one new product a year. Just Ryan alone is uploading 2-3 videos a week. On top of that, Ben, I'm doing my stuff. I mean, we're equipping you. We're giving you everything you need on top of the highest quality products at the lowest price so you can build your membership base. It's all about your membership base. And none of that would have happened if this young man over here and his beautiful wife weren't out there passionately making sure that every ingredient that goes to every one of our products is not just top notch, but it's scalable. Because when we hit 100 million members, Dr. Ryan, guess what, dude? I mean, you're going to be a lot busier, brother, because all of these farms need to keep up with your level of standards. You are in a good way freakishly picky, and we love that about you. But guess what, ladies and gentlemen, nobody else could have pulled this off. No other direct to consumer buying it from selling it to a clinic sells it to the end user, or traditional network marketing companies could have been able to do this ever, because they have to have that 10 to 15x. They have to have a 10 to 15 markup. So they make it for 5. They have to bring it to that doctor for 50. They have to bring it to the distributors of the old MLM for 50. So that doctor buys it for 50, sells it to their patients for 60. So the patient is paying $60 for a $5 product. So the doctor makes $10. These are simple math, but the math makes sense. But the fact that this young man not needing money. I know his lifestyle. Teaming up with Ben, bringing me on to just be a part of this fun company, highest quality products at the lowest price. And every time he gets on, he's talking about new products. Oh, this one is coming. I'm waiting on this on testing on this one. We ran some tests on one, and we had to throw it all away because it wasn't really exactly what I wanted. And I love that about him. I love that about you, bro. Ryan, Dr. Goodkin. I've been doing this. I've been dealing with formulators for 25 years. Nobody thinks like that, and no CEO would ever allow them to splurge the way you do, because we don't have to have a 10x. And I'm not bad-mouthing network marketing companies. Most of them are out of business anyway. It's just the model is broken. So what you've done, what Lisa's done, what Ben is doing, what I'm helping the field doing, but more importantly, 2.2 million pioneers are doing, are going out there and telling the world that, hey, you can get healthy, you can stay healthy, and you can save money while you're doing it. Just like Lisa just said, little bit of savings here and there adds up. If you're saving $80 a month on your supplements, if you're paying 80, 90 bucks a month, which is people's monthly average supplementation budget, over 200 million people in USA, these are statistics. If people are paying 80 bucks a month for one of these and maybe a pill, and combined costs about $9 to make, and they bring it to people for 80. If you can show them LiveGood and they get our daily essential pack for $1 a day, you just save them $600 a year. That's $50 a month, $600 a year, just by them switching their supplementation from an unknown brand that they don't tell you what's in it, who's behind it, no testing, to the most transparent, loving company that's all about passion over profit, all about mission over money, being taught by people that look like the example of health. So when you listen to the new products that are coming and how he's going back and forth with designers and getting design files approved and waiting for one more testing so it's up to his standards, remember, this man used to make this level of products for his beautiful family. And now, because of 2 million plus pioneers, Ben Glinsky coming back to the world of supplementation and the home-based business, we're changing the world. So, Dr. Goodkin, I truly want to thank you for that. So go ahead and share with us what's in the pipe, how we doing, what's coming up. How are your thoughts, brother? Go for it.
I appreciate it, Nader. Yeah, you got it, buddy. And to your point, like you said about MLMs and your history and seeing what, the bad and the good, right? I mean, maybe do you think there's more bad than good in this space historically? I don't know.
Not anymore, but we changed it. But yeah, it got dirty. It got dirty.
Yeah, sure. So but you know what you're seeing now that's almost the equivalent of the bad side is these the influencer model, the affiliate model, where they're just going out there and all they're doing is saying, hey, I'm famous, and Instagram famous, and this is what you should take, and they very likely don't even consume that product. They probably don't know anything in it. If you listen to them, Nada, when they talk, they do not even mention the ingredients. They don't actually say anything unique or specific about it. It's always just like, yeah, this is like what you need to take, kind of thing. And I don't really care for that. I see right through it, to me. It's unfortunate though, because, take like the one brand, the Red Tub of stuff that's backed by that famous soccer player, that they're paying 50% of that product. It's $110 or something. So $55 a sale to an affiliate. And they're on the record for losing money, and they're losing money, and they're building their company. That's what they're doing. They're just building their company by losing money, and it's actually unbelievable. It's like Ben was making fun of it. Was it 2 weeks ago? Because it's an easy thing to make fun of. It just doesn't make sense. It's a backwards way of business, and it hurts the consumer. So how could that ever be a good thing? I fail to see how that could ever be a good thing. When I was originally going to jump on before Lisa turned on, I was drinking my smoothie, and I thought it would be important just to mention. Just kind of reiterate a little thing about how I consume a smoothie too, just because it's like, so people get so confused on smoothies. They ask me questions all the time. How do I get my protein in? Just so you know, I mix a scoop of the plant-based protein, which is organic. I mix a scoop of the whey protein. I mix a scoop of the organic fiber, scoop of the collagen, scoop of the organic super greens, add some seeds, maybe a couple pieces of fruit, some ice cubes, possibly some milk, usually water. Blend it up, and it's actually delicious. And it's filling. It gives you all the nutrients. It gives you the protein, the micronutrients, the super greens. You're getting all those phytonutrients. It's a pretty powerful way. Now, I'm not suggesting you should just eat a liquid diet all day long. I'm not at all. I mean, but I do think that it's a great way to load nutrient. I tolerate it really well. I tolerate whey protein really well. I get a lot of questions about that. Should I choose the whey? Should I choose the plant-based? The whey protein is really the gold standard of proteins, supplements. I will say that if you can tolerate it well, the whey is a good choice. If you don't tolerate whey as well, then you certainly should try the plant-based protein. We made the plant-based protein a complete protein, which is not an easy thing to do. And you'll see that when you look at the supplement facts, like Nader mentioned, it's all laid out. The amino acid profile breakdown is all laid out. And I think that's an important part. And one last thing before I go on about what our new product launches look like for the next coming up rest of the year. I will say that when you look at protein requirements and the trend of people saying, "Hey, increase more protein," I'm not here to tell you just to use a bunch of protein scoops for powder. I'm here to tell you that eat whole foods first. And I love the trend that's happening right now. People are recognizing this and they're sourcing local and they're eating whole foods and they're choosing better quality foods because Nader is another thing like there was a cooking show that the government just started putting out, and it was highlighting the cost of fast food. And it was like, you can't even you can just cook a single meal for almost half the price of a fast food meal, right? And that, if you do meal prep or cook in any volume, then that cost even goes down further. So it's very advantageous to do so. But you're going to get higher quality foods, and you're going to be able to control the food that you put in your body a little bit better and a lot easier. But at the end of the day, you're not really going to get enough of your protein just strictly out of whole food, probably most likely not, without getting too many calories. So that's where the supplement protein really comes in very handy. It'll help you if you happen to be in the camp of 1 gram per pound of body weight, which I am personally, just because I trying to build, right? I'm like with lifting and exercising and active. But I would just say that the protein powder is a great way to help you get those goals without putting on calories. And Ben will talk about all the time. It's only 106 calories per 1 scoop, 20 grams of protein, and you get other beneficial, stuff out of it as well. So just remember that. Just keep that in mind. It was just something I wanted to mention. Talking about protein, there is an interesting change sort of in the regulatory space around protein or food, specifically in the food kind of space. And that's what's holding us up on the launch of our USDA certified organic oats, which was supposed to launch in July. I was very confident it was going to do that. And then the certifier, so the organic certifier came back and they wanted to see the PDCAAS score, which I won't bore you with it, but it's just essentially a nutrition fact score for protein for the quality of protein, so that what we put on the label is accurate, what it says is accurate, that kind of thing. So we're okay with it, but it shouldn't be taking this long. It's just a lot of weird red tape when you deal with the organic certifier. So it's been a common theme. It's a built-in constant now. It's just a thing that you come to expect with them. And so yeah, but that shouldn't hold us up much longer, right? I mean, we're right there at the finish line. The product is ready to just be going, packaged and blended and shipped, and we'll be ready to rock and roll. I just can't give you I was hoping it was last Friday, right? And then it turned into this week, and now it's Friday already. And so, I'm sorry, it's not ideal, right? To over promise, but it's the world of making sure that that box is checked. We could have just basically pushed it out, and God forbid, say something was off on the label, we have to do a recall. Do you think these other brands would do recalls? No, they would just push it out. They wouldn't even do the recall like that. And that's another thing about it. Like it's a lot of these other brands don't have to do the things we do, right? They skip those steps. They skip the testing. They skip the additional tests. They skip the label verification, making sure that, your labels are compliant. Because they don't really necessarily pay attention or care, but they don't want to be held up. They don't want to be slowed down. They don't want to they think of it as a cost, and it kind of is. But at the end of the day, we care more about making sure that the consumer has full transparency to the products we're bringing to market. So that's what's most important to us. Behind the overnight oats will be the USDA certified organic coffee creamer. I mean, that one we won't have to go through that testing, so it should be smoother on the launch on that. But it is basically ready to launch too, so it's very, very near. And then behind that, we're going to do the hydrogen tabs, the household cleaner, the brain pouch, and I believe there was one other thing. But I want to before I send it back to you, Nora, I know maybe we're running a little long, but it's okay. I think that it's worthy of mention to say that we've talked a lot about lab testing and blood work and stuff like that, and I've been paying a close attention to the market. And my honest opinion is that when we first talked about this about a year ago, I felt like it was not enough information for the cost for the patient to get a lot of value out of it, or the consumer to get a lot of value out of it. Like if I gave you for an example, if we did a cortisol test for your stress hormone, right? And then I'm like, all right, so I get that, but there's only just that one marker. What good is just one marker, right? Like I felt bad saying, okay, buy this test. And then over here could be a test for, maybe your vitamin D levels or something, and then by the time you start stacking those on, I was really waiting and hoping and asking the labs, can we combine? Can we get something better? more, and here it's coming around. We're to the point now where it could be one subcutaneous collection of blood. You can get a ton of markers for a very cost-effective price. I really think that's a reality for LiveGood. It won't be this calendar year; it'll be early next year, but it's going to be something where we can definitely bring out and use lab testing, because so many people are not getting the proper labs. They might just be getting labs from their primary care just for cholesterol, very basically, or chem8, whatever, it's just basic lab values, but really not addressing the root cause or some of the micronutrient panel stuff, or the things that what I think would be a little bit more helpful outside of the sick care model, right? So in addition to, maybe, how about that? In addition to, I think that's a good, worthy area of pursuit. I will definitely be looking into doing that and partnering with a ClearWave lab, somebody that we can trust, somebody that can bring us some good product and has a good portal, good interface. But I just see, like, again, it's like, we touched the pet market. Lisa talked about the skincare market. We got different, a couple of weeks ago, Ben was even talking about the different dosage forms, whether it's powders, capsules, soft gels, sublingual films, topical products, topical pain cream, skincare, transdermal skin patches. There's just so many things that we're playing with and toying with, because I think you're always looking for the most effective delivery system. And that's sort of been my history in pharmacy, is focusing on that, making sure that is the way, that's the way you kind of formulate, right? You want to formulate with making sure it's an effective delivery system, so the patient consumer is getting the most out of the product that they're paying their hard-earned dollars for, and at the end of the day. So we want to build that trust. I think we've done a good job of that, Nader. I think you guys, specifically you and Ben, I think you guys have really built the trust on the network side for sure, because I think if you even just use this example, and then I'm going to send it back to you, but even just use this example, historically in an MLM or Jurassic MLM, I don't think you really would have, I think you'd be embarrassed a little bit to push your family into it, right? It would feel awkward. I kind of got the sense of that, right? Like, it would feel awkward. Now, I gladly and willingly share, not that I was much in MLM prior, but that's okay. I'm just saying, I think the feeling and the effort is, I don't know, maybe you can help me put words to that, Nader, but I just feel different about it. I know that people are proud to introduce, they can lead with the product, be a product of the product. And I think that's a highly effective strategy, because I think if you're not taking the healthcare into your own hands and you're leaving it out of control, right, or in someone else's hands, which nobody's going to pick it up for you. There's nobody out there just going to go, let me make sure you don't get diabetes. Let me make sure you don't get heart disease. They're all waiting for you to get diabetes and heart disease. I mean, the system is just literally just waiting for you. There's no interruption. The continuum of care model really doesn't exist in the pre-disease state. So they're all kind of waiting for it. No one's going to pick it up and hand you a preventive, way to address health. So I think that fact is that we're all going to want to take control of our health. That speaks for itself. I think so. Aligning with a company, A, you trust, B, well, I guess you trust it because of quality, right, and transparency, and then cost. So I guess it's just a trust thing. I think ultimately, I think we've done a very good job of building trust, Nader. Now, that is what I'm most proud of, because what's the saying? I might even Google it real quick. It could take whatever years to build trust, and you could lose it in a day or something like that, just because it's easy to lose. Trust is easy to lose. It's hard to build. It's hard to build. But I think we've got it. I think we're in a sweet spot with that. So, Nader, awesome. Guys, thank you. And congratulations on all the achievements. Fridays are a great day for fun, for announcing and observing those accomplishments. So, Nader, I'm going to send it back to you if you're ready.
I'm ready, brother. Hey, Dr. Goodkin, thank you so much for that. You just brought up so many things. First of all, we haven't used the sick care model for a while. I mean, there's so much goodness in LiveGood that we haven't used that terminology. I know it's a little bit negative, but it's actually the reality, especially coming someone from you who's a doctor of pharmaceutical world. It's so true that the world was set up, the way it's been set up is, again, it's not a doom and gloom kind of a thing, but they just wait for you to get sick and then pump you up with a whole bunch of medication, when now with LiveGood, people can actually afford staying healthy. How do I want to say it? To maintain it. It's all about maintenance. And again, we're not here to talk about the old Jurassic network marketing companies, but with those companies, you'd have people come in for 3 or 4 months, 2.8 months to be exact, excited about a product that's going to change everything and la. And then when they leave that company, 3 months later, they're promoting something else. Where's the consistency? With Live Good, our product is the membership that we commission and we run our operations with. Therefore, this young man can spend tremendous amount of money to put the most expensive ingredients in there and test it over and over and over and get rid of ingredients that cost us tens of thousands of dollars because he didn't like, and I love that about him, some of the panel results. Why? Because again and again, he used to make these products for his family, and now because of Ben and over 2 million pioneers that are holding their chin up out there, sharing the love of Live Good, we can bring it to the masses. That's that. Yes, we forgot about talking about the sick care model that we're slowly getting rid of. We're slowly getting rid of. So thank you, Dr. Goodkin, for doing that and bringing that up to my attention. And Lisa brought something up that blew my socks off. I'm gonna get into the rank advancement, but right after I talk about what Lisa said, right before I get into the rank advancement, I want to talk about fundraising. So you want to reach out to some of your members that maybe it's a lunch break and have them to get on, because I'm going to talk about fundraising. But some of the things that Lisa talked about, and I want to really, really, really share this with you, ladies and gentlemen. There's 3 things we do with Live Good. We share the opportunity, we share the products, we sell the events. What's the event? On a business side is your Thursday Zoom. How do you share the opportunity? If it's somebody that's never done network marketing, or everybody that has a heart and can fog a mirror on planet Earth need to have access or fill out your myfreehealthreport.com/username. This is the most powerful tool you have. In the old network marketing, the tool was, let me get you on the phone with my upline 7 levels up who got a $50,000 check. We don't do that stuff. Here, this is your most powerful sharing tool because it's a free gift. It's a gift of life. It's a gift of love. So after you fill this out yourself, you want to get this to everyone that you know. But here's another thing. That's one of the sharing parts. If you know anyone that's been in the home-based business, without saying anything negative to them, just reach out to them and just say, hey, listen, Johnny, I remember you told me about your $65 green. Thank you for thinking of me. Unfortunately, I wasn't going to pay $65 for green. I just joined an amazing supplement club. They make the highest quality products at the lowest price and bring it to the members like Costco at almost cost. I'm going to send you a couple of videos, Johnny. Do me a favor. Take a look at it. Let me know who you know like me that you tried to sell your $65 green to, who wasn't going to pay $65. Maybe you can send them my way. Ours is about $20. What's your email address? Johnny@AOL.com. Bye. Click. You send them your most comprehensive health assessment that I just showed you. It just fell on the floor. You send them a couple of Lisa and Ryan's Monday Zooms that's found in the archive section of your webinars in the back office about, let's say, in the case of green. And if Johnny is a home-based business operator, which he is, because he went ahead and try to share you the opportunity, his $65 green with, also send him your tour page. That's sharing the opportunity. But here's another thing I want you to know. Lisa triggered it for me. Remember that product, Dr. Goodkin, that she said is people are drinking for $3 or $4? Talk about the ease of share. Hello.
For sure.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Click on this on your back office. Yes, buy a couple of them, but look at the comparisons. It's not that we're just less expensive. It's that we're higher quality and we're less expensive. Buy a couple of these, open them up, put them on your works water fountain. Guess what? You know how many people, what's the biggest drug on the planet? I hate to say it, it does come from Colombia, some of it. It's coffee. Other coffee companies would have charged you $62 for a coffee that they say it has the ingredients that Dr. Goodkin put in. Get a couple of these cans, put them next to your coffee station at work. Get a couple of these, put them next to your gym's thing. I mean, and then get a QR code, guide people to your comprehensive health assessment. Your job, ladies and gentlemen, is to love on your friends, build your club membership base, build your community, because again and again and again, we keep talking about this. Imagine if Jeff Bezos, the owner of Amazon, when Amazon only had 2 million Prime members, now they have 220 million Prime members. Imagine if Jeff Bezos then would have come to everyday people like us and say, hey, boys and girls, give me a one-time $40 and go out there, bring me Prime members, and whoever they refer, and whoever they refer, and whoever they refer, I'll give you a percentage of their monthly membership fee. And if some of those people don't want to become a Prime member and want to pay a little bit more to buy it at retail, I'll even split the retail commission with you. Imagine if people did that and Amazon offered that and people did that then. That's where you're at right now. See, you don't go buy stuff from Amazon to bring it out and resell it at the little tent up in your street. That's the old MLM. Making a product for $5, everything fell. Making a product for $5, bringing it to the distributors for $60. So the distributor buys it for $60, sell it to their cousin for $70. That's a seller's club. You buy it to resell it. We're a buyer's club. This young man over here just talk about a ton of products. It wasn't for you to go buy this and go resell it at swap meet. No, you want to sell something, sell the membership. How do you sell the membership? You show the value. How do you show the value? Very simple. This product, even though at retail, is still a fourth of anything else out there, third of anything else out there, with nothing even close similar ingredient level. I mean, it's all about getting it in front of people's eyes. You just got to get them in front of their eyes. So reach out to everyone that you know. Reach out to everyone that you know. We do 3 simple things in LiveGood. We share the opportunity, which is either your tour page or your other page. If they're a home-based business operator, send them your tour page. We share the opportunity. We share the products. Get a couple of these. Get the coffee. Put them on your coffee stand at work. Put some of these around your water cooler at work. Leave your QR, make a QR code. No, we don't have it as a company. Okay, make a QR code. It's free. And then have people be directed to your health assessment. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, everybody that you can think of, I believe, if Ben was here, would say, no, not everybody, because, he's really on point. But I believe everybody that you know is definitely going to hear about LiveGood. Now, they might become a member. They might not become a member. I almost guarantee you everybody in the world has heard of Amazon. Some of them are Prime members. Some of them are not Prime members. Imagine if you had an opportunity to give a one-time $40 to go out there and build your own community ecosystem of Amazon members for them to buy products for themselves to use. That's why it's a buyer's club, not to buy it and resell it like the old network marketing. So I want to share that with you, the importance of sharing, the ease of share with LiveGood. It's not just the most comprehensive health assessment that is powerful, help with the ease of share, but it's also our products. I mean, come on, it's hot out here. I'm sweating like a you-know-what. You buy one of these, put them by your water fountain. You get some of these, put them by your water fountain. Hold on one second, boys and girls. So what I want to share with you, sorry about that. Back. Okay. Real quick before I get into rank announcements. We're going to wrap this up quick. As I said, it's actually going long. I got to take 130 kids up to the mountains for a church retreat. So we're going to do this quick. But first of all, I want to talk about fundraising really quick. I know Ben sent out an email that this Tuesday we're going to be doing a call about it. Ladies and gentlemen, real quick, I've been doing fundraising for, 30 years, being in youth ministry, from car washers to cookie sales, you name it. You name it. I'm going to give an analogy. I have a daughter named Jalen. Dr. Goodkin has a daughter named Skylar, who just had a birthday, by the way. Happy birthday again, sweetie pie. Okay, let's say Skylar wants to go to Nashville, Tennessee for a volleyball tournament. And they send out an email that wants us to go buy a $75 bottle of a green that they joined with some network marketing company, and so to raise money for Skylar. I received the email from Dr. Goodkin because he's my brother. I love him. And I said, hey, I want to help Skylar. I click on it. I see a $75 green. I'm like, okay, I'll buy one. I click on it. I buy it. So maybe Skylar will make $1. Now, let's flip the switch. I'm never going to go back to that website because I did it once. I overpaid once to bless Skylar. Now, let's flip the switch. Same Dr. Goodkin, same beautiful 14-year-old athlete daughter wants to go to the same place, Nashville. They're raising money for some of the kids in the league that cannot afford it. Dr. Goodkin sends me the link. Hey, brother Nader, hope all is well with you and your family. Hey, Skylar and his team are going to Nashville. They just teamed up with the most amazing supplement company on the planet that brings products to the members at almost cost. Do me a favor, click on here, take a look at what they have. If you buy some of these, the league will be blessed by it, or however you talk, and it can help you too. I received the email from Dr. Goodkin. Now it's LiveGood. It's not the other company that sold the $5 green for $65 that I would buy once and never go back to. Now I'm looking at this. I'm going to the website, www, whatever it's going to be, livegoodfundraising.com/Skylar's volleyball team. I click on it. I'm like, wait a minute, what? I can buy a green with full transparency and training and 100% money back guarantee for about 85 cents a scoop. Okay, I'll buy one. Wait a minute, Reds, the best cardiovascular product on the planet for 80 cents a scoop. What? Wait a minute. I can buy a CBD oil for less than $22 when I was buying it from another company for $65, and that company was giving away a car allowance to 1 out of 10,000 people. What? I can buy my amino acid that I was buying from Walmart for $47 from the same company that Skylar is using for fundraising for $20. What? Guess what's going to happen? Not only I'm going to buy to bless Skylar, but I'm going to go back, keep buying. Why? Because I cannot unsee the value. See, long after my initial reason of blessing my brother's daughter for her team to raise money to go to Nashville, long after that's due, I'm going back to that link, which is the LiveGood's fundraising for that school or whatever it is, to buy products because I'm a member. If I become a member, I'm going to fall into their membership matrix. But that would never happen if Dr. Goodkin would have sent me a link that asking me to buy a $75 green. I would never go back. I'd buy one, leak would make $3. I would forget all about it. The fundraising model that we're doing, that Ben put together, it is the most brilliant way, in loving way, to create a long-term, perpetuating and growing income for organizations. It's a fact. Ladies and gentlemen, nobody's going to argue with the fact that between 60 to 80% of the people are already spending $80 to $100 a month on supplementation. Like Ben said on the last one of the videos he just made, we didn't create this market. We just came in to clean it up. We just came in to tell people that for the same $80 to $100 that they've been spending, not knowing what they're buying from some celebrity or a doctor, they can spend the same amount of money with LiveGood, get trained by this young man and his beautiful wife, and comes with 100% money back guarantee, even if the bottles are empty. See, ladies and gentlemen, our fundraising model, I don't think you all get it. So here's the deal. Until we launch that, everybody that you can think of might be related to the president of NRA, National Rifle Association. Yes, I said rifle. Anybody and everybody, your next door neighbor who is paying $65 for a CBD oil now can pay less than $20 through LiveGood, might be related to the president of American Cancer Society, might be related to a huge church, synagogue, mosque. You never know. The good news is people need supplementation. The good news is the market is already there. The great news is because of this guy and Ben and Lisa, we are able to bring them much higher quality products at a lower price. So we're saving them money. So it's a win-win. Not only we're saving the consumer money, we're making the organization money. We're making them honest money. Are they going to still do cookie sales and bake sales and car washes? Of course they are. I mean, every time I take my cars to go wash it at church so kids can make $20, I have to get it really washed down the street. But that's okay. They can still do that. But no other company ever in the world been able to do this except for LiveGood. You got an existing market, multi-billion-dollar, $200 billion supplement market. We bring you much better products at a lower price with full transparency and training with 100% money back guarantee, and the league will get paid. So all I'm saying before I give you the ranks and wrap it up is this. Everybody that you can think of that you're worried about sharing LiveGood with, because maybe years ago you got involved with some old Jurassic or Goliath network marketing company and that garage full of water filters or something else you got them into, that doesn't change the fact that they might be paying $65 for a green, and you can bless them, pay $20, and they can save that $40, which is $500 a year, like Lisa said. Go out there, share the love. Share with everyone that you know. Your ultimate, the most comprehensive health assessment that you have, myfreehealthreport.com/username, that's your door opener. That's the way for you to show people love. Hey, I love you. I care for you. I got a gift for you. Take a look at it. It might help you, might bless you, might rock you out. You go slay it. However you talk to people. However you talk to people. So, ladies and gentlemen, let that sink in. People who will go to a fundraising website to buy a product to help their friend or a kid or a niece or a nephew or whatever, in the case of LiveGood, they're going to keep going back to buy things for their own family. And when if they buy it at retail, you get paid. If they become a member, they go in your membership organization. Just don't forget, everybody that you know might know a big organization, might know a church, a synagogue, a mosque. Go out there, share the love of Live Good with everyone that you know. We are going to be a household name. We're going to have 100 million members, ladies and gentlemen, by 2030. That is a fact. We have less than 2.5 million. It's a 2x15 force matrix. You could, I mean, I don't want to just push the fundraising. I mean, we got to this point without fundraising, without TikTok, without any of that. We got to this point because everyday proud people are out there sharing the love of Live Good with their friends, knowing nobody's getting a pink Cadillac or a watch or an exotic trip out of their friends paying $65 for $17 CBD oil. And when you see stuff like that, you're going to have proud people out there sharing. In the early days, we had thousands and thousands of networkers who were sick and tired of doing it. The old way came in. They just, I mean, they got it. They got it. We're so thankful for them. They're buying products. Our product numbers are going through the roof. Momentum is through the roof. This time of year, traditional supplement and home-based business companies are definitely in coma. We're ranking up every day. You got people referring people. Every day, people are watching Lisa and Ryan's videos. Every day, people are proudly sharing why, because they cannot unsee the value. And we paid over $140 million in commissions in less than 4 years to almost everyday people who just wanted to love on their friends, and money came as a byproduct of loving them and helping them to get healthy, stay healthy, do it in an affordable way. So with that, I'm going to give you guys the rank. We're going to wrap it up. I got to hit up the mountains. So here it comes. Ready, ladies and gentlemen? All right. We had 565 bronzes last week. Many of them hit that last night. They joined. There were about, I know a good chunk of them because I've been on the phone, signed up last night and were able to refer 2 to 9 people to hit the bronze rank. Ladies and gentlemen, bronze is the foundation of Live Good. Foundation of Live Good. You get 2 of your friends, 2 of your closest friends that get involved with Live Good, get their hands on some products. You immediately make the initial $49 that cost you to get involved with us back in your pocket. Now you're playing with the house's money. Now the 33 cents a day, $9.95 a month membership is not really a cost. Why? Because people save 3 or 4 times of that, especially when they buy our Ultimate Wellness Pack or one of our other value pack products. So 565 people last week alone, at the last week of summer when nobody else is doing anything, went out there, shared the love of Live Good, and hit the bronze rank. Bronze, again and again, for the 3rd time, is the foundation of our business. If you don't have everyday people that cannot wait like a stretched rubber band to go out there and tell their friends about what they found, you're not going to have a duplication. You're not going to have a duplicating business. And in the world of network marketing, network marketers long for a few things. Number 1, duplication, which we have it. 565 people in a week, many of them last night, went ahead and duplicated. Number 1 is duplication. Number 2 is retention. Nobody's quitting paying $9.95 a month when it's saving them $30, $40, $50 a month on the highest quality products on the planet. And number 3 is the ease of share, or the free health report. Nobody is the easiest thing in the world. Ryan, what's your email address? Ryan@livegood.com. Great. I got a gift for you, buddy. Love you. Bye. Click. I send them myfreehealthreport.com/username, a couple of the products that they did that I think Ryan would relate to, and I just drip on them every week. It's so simple. The ease of sharing. So you got retention, you got duplication, you got the ease of share. And like Ben Galinsky said it so perfectly, 0 competition. It's kind of a weird thing that we have 0 competition. So when you got all that going, when you got 565 people out there in a week, not during the summer. This is for the week. Going out there and telling their friends about Live Good without hoping someday they get a pink Cadillac or a watch. That's the company. That's the company that's going to organically grow. That's the company that's going to organically bless. That's the company that keeps the main thing, and that's the highest quality products at the lowest price. So I know I spend a lot of time on bronzes because bronzes, I love you. I love all of you, but you are the foundation. You are the rock. You are what makes this company a fastest growing supplement and a home-based business on the planet, because everyday people with 0 experience in overcoming objections or getting their uplines on the phone or flashing checks and all of that garbage are out there knowing they're blessing their friends, knowing 50 hands are not in their single mother friend's pocket when she's paying $20 for a CBD oil. I want to thank Ryan again for creating all those products. So 565 bronzes last week. That's awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, check this out. 45 silvers in a week. I mean, I'm not a math wizard like Ben is, but that's about 7 a day. That's between 6 and 7 a day. are hitting the silver rank. I mean, come on. I don't want to talk about companies in our industry because there's not really left any. But if there was any companies left in the old network marketing industry before we exposed it, they would have put 45 silvers, equivalent of silvers, maybe the entire summer. We did it last week. Why? Because people are out there helping their friends. People are becoming bronze. And when you bring 5 or 6 people in and 2 or 3 of them go out there and immediately tell their friends to help their friends save money on the highest quality products, they're gonna hit bronze. And as a byproduct of it, you're gonna hit silver. Hello, 45 people did. So congratulations to 45 silvers. Wouldn't have happened without the 565 bronzes. Now check this out, 6 golds. We had 6 golds last week, the week that people are running around doing back to school shopping, doing whatever they're doing, trying to get out of the summer coma, the garbage they've been eating. 6 people were able to hit the gold level. That's almost 1 a day. Okay, see, again, a lot of you that are in LiveGood are brand new to network marketing. Never done network marketing before, like my beloved Dr. Goodkin and his wife. So y'all have no clue, and I love that about you, how huge this is. How huge this is. Almost a person a day building an organization to be a gold. I mean, come on. During the summer, last week, this is a week. 6 people hit gold. I want to congratulate you. I don't talk about income. Ben runs the numbers. I trust them with everything. But hey, they definitely make it more than their membership fee. And guess what? We had another platinum this week. I think in the past 3.5 years, we've only had 1 week with no platinum. We had another platinum this week. That is a huge accomplishment. Not that bronze, silver, and gold are not. Believe you me, I love our bronzes. That's a foundation. That's a rock. Love you all. 1 brand new platinum. That's in a week, guys, boys and girls. That's just crazy. That's a testament of an organic growth. That's a testament that it's just any day of the year. When people see the highest quality products at the lowest price and they cannot unsee it, they're gonna tell their friends, and you're gonna have numbers like this. Now get ready for this. Get ready for this, boys and girls. Ready? Miss Anna Moore. Miss Anna Moore from Missouri, USA. Brand new diamond. I want to congratulate you, Anna. Welcome to our diamond ship. You're a co-owner of the company. Thank you for being persistent, Anna. Thank you for being out there and constantly keeping the main thing, and that's helping everybody to get on our products, get healthy, stay healthy, and do it in an affordable way. Thank you for being an amazing mama bear. Ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Anna Moore joined in January of 2025. I cannot see her numbers. I don't look at anybody's numbers. Ben is good at that, but here's what I know. Anna, you've been with us for well over a year and a half. You hit the diamond level. I'm so blessed. I'm so proud of you. I want to personally congratulate you, and you're just amazing. So ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome our brand new diamond. It's just so much going on. Make sure you promote Monday Zoom with Dr. Goodkin and his wife. I believe from the bottom of my heart that within the next 3 or 4 years, those Zooms are going to have 10, 20,000 people on them. And our other Zooms are just going to be, because we're a product company. We're truly a product company. We just happen to have a CEO who has written the most comprehensive, the most generous compensation plan on the planet. And this guy knows how to make money out of a $9.95 a month membership and a tune of paying over $140 million in commissions to almost everyday people, taking care of people, over 200 diamonds in the company that are literally co-owners of the company. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, go out there, share the love this weekend. Go out there, get some of the hydration sticks, get some of the coffee, leave them at your coffee station, leave them on your water fountain, get a QR code of your myfreehealthreport.com, put them on your car. I don't know how to do it, so don't text me, ask me how to do it. You can Google it and find out. How do I get a free QR code? There you go, there's your answer. Go out there, share the love. Everybody that you can think of, ladies and gentlemen, sooner or later going to join LiveGood. The question is, are they going to join through you or some fundraising that's going to raise money to send the child to a Nashville soccer team? So I want to thank all of you for joining our revolution of love. I want to thank all of you for being a part of a company that's all about sharing and caring and loving. I want to thank Lisa and Ryan for their heart that beats to bless people. I want to thank Ben Glinsky for coming back to the world of supplementation. Believe you me, he's like a brother to me. I've known him for 26 years. He doesn't need the money. Talk about mission over money. Talk about passion over profit. We truly want to help people get healthy, stay healthy, do it in an affordable way. And him and I were sick and tired of watching companies for the past 30 years
that we know of, making garbage for $5, bringing it to their distributors for $60, and asking that distributor sell it to their cousin for $70. No wonder those companies, people had to buy leads and funnels and attraction marketing because they're too ashamed to talk to their friends. Our numbers show 565 bronze, 45 silver, 6 gold, 1 platinum, and our beautiful Anna Moore becoming our brand new co-owner. That only happens when people are proud, holding their chin up, and they're not hiding behind attraction marketing or how to overcome objections. You don't need any of that here. So I love you all. Thank you very much for being a part of a revolution. Dr. Goodkin and Lisa, thank you, my brother. Everybody, we'll see you on the Monday Zoom, and then go grab people and get them on the Tuesday Zoom. Thank you, brother.
Get them. Load them up Monday, Notter. Let's go.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, again and again, I've said this from day one. Our Monday Zoom, we're going to put 20,000 people in them by 2028. Those are the Zooms. Our product is what's going to get us to $1 billion a year company. And just imagine what that's going to do to the diamond pools. I mean, numbers are showing it. Ben was dead on. I mean, he's freakishly a prophet. Numbers are showing it. In the early years, all the networkers came in, brought their friends, they're great. Now you have everyday people promoting. Now it's organic, and that's beautiful. Product sales are going up like crazy. Why? People cannot unsee the value. It all starts with that Monday Zoom. The Monday live and archives. Get hooked on them. Get hooked on them. Share them, because the way Lisa and Ryan share is so genuine. So I thank you, Dr. Goodkin, for your heart that beats to serve the masses. I thank your amazing wife that's running around doing the mama bear thing. Ben Glinsky out there, he needs a little break, guys. I've never seen a CEO work this hard in my life, especially not having to work. This guy is working his booty off. I'm here to serve you. My email is nauder, Nauder, @livegood.com. I've received over 510,000 emails that each one of them got a reply email back. I didn't do it. Google did. Don't give me any credit. That includes a ton of trainings and my personal phone number. Go out there, share the love, and we'll see you on the Monday Zoom. Thank you, Dr. Goodkin.
Thank you. Right back at you and everybody else. See you guys.
All right, God bless you all. That was awesome. Thank you, Lord.